Welcome back to my channel. We are based in London, originally from Eastern Europe. But what I'm going to tell you about, the episode titled Two Men, it it could be basically almost anywhere in Europe right now. What happened is that for some reason, for months, we didn't really have social life, and suddenly we kind of going out almost every single day. And because I studied here and my English a little bit better than the others, many times I end up translating for them, which is a very interesting way to meet new people. To give a context to this story, let me tell you that I've been in London, living in London for a very long time, and I clearly remember that all the things we talked about when I arrived to London. And I clearly remember of the things we never talked about. We never talked about money. We never talked about jobs. We never talked about working conditions and opportunities, like never. But this is 2025, and it suddenly became so important because of the cost of living crisis, inflation, and all sorts of things that people needed to learn after 2020. And right now, I talk to any of my friends I've known since high school. We only talk about these things. We never talked about them before. And now everyone had these things on their mind. We talk about travel, no more having fun, no more. It's amazing how things have changed. This episode is titled The Two Men. It's basically the two new people I've just met and their lifestyle. Okay, man one. So this man, we went out to the pub together in a huge group and we had fun. It was amazing. And this guy was slightly older than us, and he said that after the university, straight away he started in one company, and basically he was sitting at the same desk up until now, until retirement, of course. You don't hear this kind of stories. Anyway, not from Europe anymore. Oh my God. In my friends group, my closer friends, we talked about this for weeks, and we tried to imagine our life after education, getting out of the education system to walk in to an office or factory, doesn't matter. You walk in and you are in the same place 8, 10 hours, 12 hours a day, and then retire from that. It's like we couldn't imagine it anymore. We not just couldn't imagine it. It's like I don't know how it works. Because my generation was like this. If you had any sort of problem, it wasn't just about the money. If you have any sort of problem or you felt just stuck, you just change your job, and basically in 1 year you could have I don't know, like 40 jobs or something, until you felt fine, like physically and mentally and all that. There's a meme that millennials can have 40 jobs in 1 year, and the previous generation, the bloomers, they can have one job in 40 years. That meme is very good. This episode titled The Two Men, and now let's move on to the second man, which is very interesting as well. So we're talking about, again, a man who is slightly older than me, than my friends, and basically he had a story like sort of like an American dream style story. He was moving from Eastern Europe to the West, coming to England, and opened a shop, started to sell things, bought a house, and made a big career out of it, selling things. Basically, he's a self-made man. And so we talked about him as well for weeks and stuff, and now it's almost impossible to do so, because most people I know, they have a full-time job, and on the side they try to do some sort of they start to do they try to do some sort of other income source. It could be anything, even teaching online or anything like that. But in the end, even if you get a little bit more money, you're gonna be absolutely exhausted at the end of the day, at the end of the week. But to conclude this episode titled The Two Men, I am so happy that I met them, these two dinosaurs, two different lifestyle you could have if you born 20 or 30 years earlier. And I'm so happy as well that they took their time and have a sit down with me and they shared their life stories. It meant so much to me. It's so great. These social places where you can meet new people and talk to them and listen to them. These spaces are completely disappearing. So people go out and talk to one another. It will be, I'm telling you, it will be very, very beneficial for you. Okay, see you next time. Bye.